The start of our latest unit. The unit is called Working with Websites, and this is the first time we've delivered this particular version of the course. So if you've got family members or friends who may have done IDT in the past and have completed the website unit, there are some slight changes to the course, and this is resulting from some upgrades in the training packages. It's important to be aware that when we're talking about the website unit, that you understand that this is an accessible unit in the HSC, directly linked into our IDT syllabus, because websites form part of the web and software stream, which is our focus area for the HSC. You can see on the screen here, we've got two main outcomes. One is our understanding of the features and functions of commercial software applications. One of those is a web authoring program. And the second outcome there is to explain how you use problem solving and troubleshooting strategies to solve problems when you're using these three software applications. Particularly for this unit, it will be Adobe's Dreamweaver software. Some of the key things we need to look at are software packages, how websites are produced and the requirements around those, features and functions across these softwares, problem solving and web authoring processes. We're going to be starting today with our introduction to websites and looking at commercial software packages that are available. Before we do that, I'll just let you know that in this website, you're really specifically going to be learning the production process for website development. And we start at the point of the client brief, that's your task brief, through to the publication of a site that we have live on the internet. So you're going to use the task description to produce a site that we are going to publish to the internet, available to the public. We're going to, along the way, produce digital images, and in doing so, we're going to be exploring Adobe Photoshop. We're going to learn about HTML, XHTML, and CSS. These are markup languages for the production of websites. You're going to produce a website using text-based marking up. This is where you type in the code manually in a text program like Microsoft Word, for example, or TextEdit. But then we are also going to use WYSIWYG, or what you see is what you get, WYSIWYG, WYSIWYG software, to produce a web page. That's graphical-based software where you drag and drop. We're going to test and then publish the website using this process called FTP. Now, there's lots of acronyms in this course, so I'll do my best to explain them as we go, but just be aware the acronyms that we're using here are industry standards, so you should be able to Google them and get a very clear understanding. So let's look at our process as a whole for this task. We're going to start with receiving a client brief, and we're going to finish with testing and publishing the site. And along the way, we've got some sketching, planning processes that happen. We've got some prototyping processes that happen, image production processes, and then website production process. Our brief is quite simple. We have imagined that you work for a company called Tara Web Designs, and you've been hired by Nepal Travel Adventures to design and build a website for their company, including producing some images that they can use. This company specifically has asked that they have a website that includes a homepage, about us, contact us, tours, photo gallery, travel tips, and sitemap pages. So we need to make sure at the final point where we're checking whether we've succeeded in our program, that we have all of these ready to go. Additionally, the client has said to us, look, these are our corporate colors, these are the fonts that we use as a company, and that's all documented in what's called a corporate style guide. They've supplied that to us for the assessment, and we need to make sure we follow it. That includes details around the company's vision statement, motto, and their contact details. They're looking at rebranding, which is why they have asked us to develop a website. So we need to also produce a brand new logo for the company that's aligned with their vision, their values, but also the purpose of their company, which is a travel agency. There's some information around copyright that we need to learn about and include. We need to source appropriate images and manipulate them so they can be used for the website. We'll investigate the potential legal repercussions along the way and what we need to do to make sure we're complying with copyright legislation. We need to make some links to a few external sites in Nepal, and that's the crux of our brief. So that's what we're looking at in this unit. I'm looking really forward to get started with you. Our very first bit of actual work is going to be on creating digital images, and I've got a whole heap of really basic Photoshop tutorials to head us along the way. And if you want to try anything more advanced than that, we'll work on those things in class, and there's always YouTube to help us out as well. So thanks very much, and stay tuned for our next lecture. Thank you.